Hey, do you know what to title your pins? Do you know what to put on the pin image versus what to put on the actual pin title on Pinterest? When building your online presence on Pinterest, it is absolutely critical and fundamental to your success of that pin and your goals that you know what your pin titles are. So that's what we're going to cover today. I'm super excited to be able to help you guys with this and figure out what you should be doing with your pin titles. Right? Let's see. I would like for you, when you're with me, I like to ask a fun question, right? So my fun question today is say hi and tell me, what is your favorite emoji? What do you use, right? I think emotions is a good one for today's training, especially when we're talking about titles. It's an important thing. Whether you are creating fear, whether you are creating scarcity, whether you are creating urgency, whether you are creating the sense of wonder, right? Those are all a part of it. Emotions need to be a part of your titles as well. So give me a hello. Let me know what your favorite emoji is. Tell me why. Maybe drop it for me. And let's talk, right? So first, let's cover what is a pin title, right? I will show you on my Pinterest account. Pin titles can be in different places. And so one of the things that you want to know is, where do you put them? What are they? Okay. And so I'm going to share my Pinterest tab here. All right. So now that you can see that, this is my profile. To find how to create or upload a pin, you go to the top left, create pin. Now you have pin title right here, right? 40 characters long at a minimum. You want to make sure that you use as many characters as possible, but it's a short piece of text that you want to use to describe what your Pinterest post is about in a few words or a short sentence. It should be able to add context. It should be able to spark emotion. It should complement the description, which comes next. And you should have keywords a part of it, right? There's three main components to building content on Pinterest: the pin image, the pin title, your call to action, right? Your description is important. That comes with your call to action because you're going to put your call to action in the description as well. The pin image is a visual element in your post. And a lot of people miss the fact that Pinterest being a visual platform, you want to focus on not just the image, but also the text, right? And so when you're looking at this, you can see this little button down here. Not only will it pick up things in just the image for hats and dresses and things like that, but it will read your text as well. And so now you can see all of these are about claiming your website on Pinterest. Okay? And so that's very important to know, that your title doesn't just stop at where you put it here on Pinterest. Your title is also something that needs to be on your images as well for the visual aspect of Pinterest, right? The call to action is going to be the desired action you want. Should be on your visual element. We talk about that in a different training when we talk about pin images, the do's and the don'ts, what types of pins there are. If that's something you would like information on, you can go ahead and let me know below that you want the training in this group to different pin types and the designs and what works best. I can definitely get that to you. It is here in the group. But it's important to know that the call to action needs to not only be in the title, it needs to be in the image, it needs to be in the description, right? While that title is going to provide that insight into what you're post about, the right keywords and phrases will help Pinterest properly rank your content on the right results page to ensure that your pin is being shown to the right people at the right time, right? So there's a couple different things that we're going to go over in terms of writing clear and optimized Pinterest pin titles. There's 5 different things that I'm going to quick go through for you. One of the first things is including your keywords. It's super important to make sure that you have keywords in there, right? Because when we go to Pinterest and like say I'm going to look at destination wedding, this is what pulls up. If I don't use that key phrase in my title, Pinterest isn't going to know how to rank this, right? Destination wedding, right here in the title. So it's super important for you to focus on these things to make sure that you have that included. Make sure that the discovery search engine of Pinterest, which operates just very closely like Google, means that they're going to know this is the keyword. This is what the search intent of her users is, right? Don't keyword stuff. Don't add a bunch of phrases or just only keywords to your titles. Keyword stuffing is going to act the same as if you were keyword stuffing on a blog, made a description, Google, whatever. It's the act of using the same phrase over and over and over again in hopes that it's going to get your content to rank higher. It's not. Just use 1 to 2 keywords once in the title and description, right? So focus on including keywords. That's one. The second one is prioritizing the first 30 characters. Okay. The titles can be up to 100 characters long. I showed you that earlier. However, Pinterest shows the first 30 characters of your pin when you're searching. So just like you saw a couple minutes ago, right? We'll put that back up there. When you're looking at this, how to plan a destination is the only thing that shows. The worst destination wedding mistakes. Best places to have a destination wedding. So you want to make sure that even on this one, it was cut off. How to plan a destination, ... Don't have it cut off. Make sure that when you go to put a title in, they say at least 40 characters, but the first 30 are going to be the most important. The other 70 characters are still important. They're not going to grab the user's attention as quickly as your image and those first 30 characters underneath the image. So to make sure that your content resonates with your audience, you're going to want to make sure that you are very clear and concise right from the get-go. The next thing, so first thing, keywords. Second thing is prioritize the beginning of your title. The third thing is don't just repeat. If you're writing the same title on your image and the same title in your title and then the same thing in your description, your content is going to compete with each other, right? So you want to ensure that your content is unique for each pin. You don't want to use the same description for all of your pins. You don't want to use the same title for all of your pins. Consider testing different keywords and phrases. There's different ways for us to look up destination wedding. There's different ways for us to see like Pinterest affiliate marketing, right? So I could do even just affiliate marketing. There's different ways. Look at make money, affiliate marketing. How about affiliate marketing without a blog, profit, affiliate sale, most profitable niches, affiliate programs. Those are all different keywords, right? Affiliate for beginners, affiliate videos. So you want to make sure that you are testing different keywords and different phrases. See which one works the best. So include keywords, prioritize your title in the beginning. Don't just repeat your description and your keywords over and over again. And avoid using the word click in your titles, okay? Click is off-putting for Pinterest users in the platform. So there was something by Tailwind put out that if you include click in your title, Pinterest is not going to prioritize your content, which can limit your reach. Now, if that's verified by Pinterest or not, I'm not sure. However, I think as a user myself, I don't pay attention to click if that's not something I'm interested in, right? Click now or buy now, right? That is something that if I'm purchasing, I might want to see. However, I want more engaging words. I want to pick up off of emotion. I want to educate, inform, invoke the scarcity, invoke the reason for them to purchase from me. Why do they care, right? So instead, take a step back and think about things differently. Consider numbers, consider lists, capture their attention by saying like 5 things you should never do if, and then you could even go back and say, I bet you didn't know number 2. And that could be something that you include in your pin title. There is a PDF that I created to help you crafting the best pin titles. It's a bunch of formulas. I'm going to share it here. I'm going to share the PDF and what it looks like. So this is the PDF full of keyword targeting, emotional words, and then I have help with just some Mad Lib style type key titles to use, whether you're product-based, whether you're a content creator, food, service-based, whatever it is, right? So if that's something that would be helpful for you, go ahead and shout out Pin Title Formulas. I will get you the link to that free PDF to be able to help you craft those formulas the right way, right? So again, just to recap, we want to include keywords. We want to prioritize the beginning characters, the beginning words in your title. Don't just repeat, test different keywords. Avoid using salesy, spammy words like click or buy now. And then stick to the title case, okay? Make your pins look more structured and visually appealing to draw them in. It's a great way to add that touch to your pins to make sure it stands out so that you have titles that are optimized, right? Maximize that visibility. To get the clicks, you want to start writing your titles for 2 audiences, Pinterest users and business owners, right? You don't want to just write for, Pinterest and its users. So the business side is Pinterest and the users are the people that are going to see your content. So as Pinterest is, right, there are things that you can do to get higher click-throughs and higher click-through rates. I have a blog post on that. I will put that in the comments for you so that you can see that as well. The blog post gives you some ideas of like adding overlay, making sure your title and description complement each other, the mix of keywords to use, things like that, right? The blog post will always or also go over how to add a title, how to change the title, and different questions like what should the title be? What is the difference between the title and description that I should make sure I have? Things like that. So that is the blog post for you. However, focus on when you're doing title case, it's more for the users. When you're doing the keywords, it's more for Pinterest. So you want to focus on making sure that you have both types of people resonating in your titles on Pinterest. Make sure that you're focusing on what is this user going to want? What is Pinterest needing to be able to classify correctly to get to that user, right? So just a couple of things. I mean, we can look up different titles here, right? So like manifesting, right? So manifesting money, manifesting laws of attraction. So you can see most of these have images and titles on them. So when we look, these are the top ones that are showing up. 3 steps to manifesting everything you want. How to manifest exactly what you want. They're different, but they work together. Then we have this title here and this description here. Still complements. When we do the image search, right? It's showing up with other pins from different people for the same type of content, right? So make sure that you're focusing on these things. This is why pin titles are so important. This is why like 7 of the most powerful money affirmations ever. Doesn't that just make you go, ooh, right? Like feeling stressed. Try this instead. Like that's pinpointing why should they care? Not just saying, let's manifest. Like you care because you're stressed. You care because these manifesting techniques never fail. Does that make sense? Is that helpful? Right? Awesome. Okay, so 5 tips for writing a clear and concise optimized Pinterest title. 1, include keywords. 2, prioritize the first 30 characters. 3, don't just repeat. Try testing different things. 4, avoid using salesy keywords like click or buy now. And 5, write the Pinterest titles with title case so that you're speaking to Pinterest as an algorithm, business side, and the users themselves, and make yourself stick out a little bit more. Hope this was super helpful for you guys. I do have an upcoming masterclass where we go through a number of different things, my 4-pillar framework for growth to greatness. It's to be able to help you use Pinterest organically, bring in awareness, traffic, and leads, and then scale with ads later. We cover the setup, the systems, the strategies, and scaling in this masterclass. It's about an hour to an hour and a half long. If that's something you would be interested in joining me for, go ahead and follow the prompt. Let me know results, and I will get you the information for that masterclass. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking pin titles. If you want access to those formulas that I showed a little bit ago in that PDF that I created with some Mad Lib styles, all you have to do is fill in your keywords for your niche. Go ahead and let me know. I will get those for you. Until next time, you guys, thanks for hanging out and keep being a rock star.